as we are here representing Psionic Gaming. It is MindelVK as the red Protoss in the bottom right corner of Oceanborn, up in the left hand. Wow, can't speak today. However, in the upper left is the one and only YoungYavok. Currently teamless, unless that's the actual team he's on right now. According to Wikipedia, he is currently teamless. Alright, another PVZ today. Yesterday we had the TVT of Milky Cow and Nikorak. As YoungYavok is well known in the younger generations of the... I had the pleasure of watching him when he was in the Alpha X Junior Champions. When he first started out. As Mindel is going to go for the Gateway Expand as well. We've seen that a lot today. I believe I have not cast any of Mindel's games. This is the first time watching him and casting him at the same time, so shall see what bags and tricks he's got for this young Zerg. As he gets that Cybernetics core up. And the pool is finished here. YoungYavok opting for the double Zerglings. Just in case singular adept comes across the map, as we can see it on the production tab, being warped in slowly and surely through the gate. As it gets chrono, we are going to see the Stargate as well from MindelVK. As the adept is going to shade across the map here. And high-fives the probe. If the probe can reach that high, the high five. Alright, Ling's working on the disrupted rocks. As the shade goes in, the Lings are on top of it. And the shade does not complete. Trying to forcibly cancel the third here. As the adept is going to shade in. And not going to finish once again. As we're going to get a Void Ray follow-up behind this. And it's rally to the Overlord here. YoungYavok taking that Overlord right into the main base here. Once again, I've noticed that these GMs and Master 1 players, they don't send both Overlords. They used to sing the first Overlord that they sent across the map first to go across the scout, the main as well. So that way they don't get double supply block from the Overlords. That way it's only one Overlord they have to worry about getting. I was just going to see if there was going to be a follow-up with the Stargate. No, there's no follow-up. As we are going to get the Twilight just finishing here. And it's going to be the charge upgrade with the robotics facility here. And the third base coming up as well. And while YoungYavok has had his third base up for a little bit here, slowly getting it droned up. As he's making more Lings as well, just in case there is threat coming. So we see a Queen pop up. Void right here. It's going to push us back. YoungYavok seeing that Mindel is going to keep the Void Ray at home. Ling got stuck somehow, or that was just a weird patrol positioning. Right there. As we can see Lair and Ro8 coming down as well. For YoungYavok. I don't know why. The morphing looks... the graphics and the simulation of it just That's good. It's a very good. Blizzard has outdone themselves with that. Meanwhile, we have 2 Zealots in a warp prison. We are going to most likely see a charged lot warp in once charge is complete. These Zerglings are trying to find a way in. However, there is a bit of a warp in here. A Zealot's gonna come in, warp prism, trying to go in behind the army of YoungYavok. Even though there are, well, he's more worried about this warp in. He wants to get rid of that warp prism, which he does. However, the third base here is gonna get pulled. This is gonna get cleaned up here at the natural, and now these Zealots are on creep. So these roaches could catch up, but that one roach is determined. But however, YoungYavok says, "Come back, let's go. We're gonna go across the map." Meanwhile, these Zealots are still on the map. As long as these Zealots are on the map, YoungYavok still has to worry about them from coming back into the third base. So they are gonna go back a bit off the creep. YoungYavok is trying to. He's looking for these. Oh, does he? Does he? Oh, he does. He most likely saw them there. But at the same time, I was just trying to see if YoungYavok or Mindel saw each other, which they did. So Zergling is going to go down. These Zealots are going to go back home. Another Zealot run by is going to buy. That Ling most likely saw those Zealots. However, the other Zealot run by is going to go back out. Buys everywhere, guys. Not a drive-by, it's a run-by. Blades. Alright, we're gonna go on creep. Dell's like, whatever. I'm on creep. I'm on your creep. Ooh, you have a 4th base. I'm gonna try and take this out for you. You don't need this, is what he's thinking. And is he gonna save it? Is YoungYavok gonna save it? Yes, he does. He saves the hatch. As we get some Protoss tears in chat, probably. Or Zealots. Trying to deny the 5th base location. This map is very... I believe it's about the same distance between this 4th, this 5th, from the natural to this base as well. These Zealots are going to clean up this creep trimmers, and another Zealot running by, and it's like, we want this hatch. We don't want it up. And while those Zealots are going to get cleaned up here, it is to expose the Hydralisk. Is this going to be... No! Close, but no cigar. Second attempt trying to get this 4th base down as Psionic Storm is underway. +2 missile attack is level 2, and melee is up and going here. Void Ray is going to see this little Ling, but there isn't a depth. Ooh, that is a lot of Immortals. But there are Hydralisks. Hydralisks do. And YoungYavok is going to confirm there is no 4th base here. Meanwhile, where's that Void Ray going? Where are you going? I guess there was some lag in the game. Another restart from replay. Okay, Mr. Void Ray, what are you doing? What are you doing, sir? Or ma'am? Hello? Mindel really wants his... He really wants his hatch. He doesn't want it up. He wants to be equal bases with the Zerg player. But however, YoungYavok is going to get his 5th base here below the natural base. But meanwhile, his main base is under... It's his 3rd base, sorry. Is under siege here by the Zerg player. Nice storm here. YoungYakov's like, yeah, I'm going to walk through your storm. And kill more Zealots. Meanwhile, there was probably most likely... Oh, he's going to get the Void Ray, actually. He chased down the Void Ray. YoungYakov's like, no, I want my 4th bit. You can't... No, we're not going to play equal game here. I want my 4th. As we see Lurkers being morphed in here. Beautiful eggshells. Look at those eggs. Never looked at close on them. All right, back to the action here. Yeah, I don't want to quite reveal those. There's a lot of immortals here. Now, yep, the revelation is going to come down here. Missile plus 2 is going to finish as well. Seismic spines is going to finish up here along with adrenal glands. This is a dangerous army here that YoungYavok has. However, Mindel does have a quite scary army as well. Revelation coming down here. Ooh, we got some nice little Vipers here. Nothing much that shoots up here from Mindel, but he does have feedback on these. Oops. These Templars. So that will definitely damage. Oh, nice. Beautiful ducks here on the Immortals, as the Immortal count is going to go from 7 to 3. Nice, beautiful feedbacks on top of those Vipers. The Vipers are going to get taken almost out. One does go down. Now they're going to go get healed. As another Immortal goes down. As the Azurba comes here to try and push his way. The cancel of more Lurkers being morphed in here. Good call on YoungYavok to cancel and to re-morph them into safer distance away from Mindel's army. Mindel is trying to get his 4th base up. Finally, little late for this 4th base, even though he probably was trying to count on getting that 4th base, get into YoungYavok, and trying to get a sooner gamer, an earlier game finish earlier. However, this Ro8 and Hydra's not going to keep following that. But there are some spines, 3 queens here to worry about these zealots. Zealots are going to get cleaned up. Meanwhile, this army over here at the 4th base, Mindel realizing the 4th base is going to go down, and that's going to be